Right. Hi, guys. It's me, Angela, and now we're going to be talking about describing personality. It's a focus 4 to 5, very easy, and we're going to be talking about different family members, and we're going to be discussing characteristics and I'll be leaving my camera off because of connection issues, so please bear with me. I'm just waiting for some of you guys to show up so that we can introduce ourselves properly, right? And please keep in mind that the connection is not the best these days, okay? All right. Okay. So, describing personality. In this focus activity, we'll be looking into present simple, describing personality, and we are going to look at some vocabulary. And as you come in, please do introduce yourselves and let us know where you're watching from, okay? So my name is Angela. I'm going to write it down, and I'm from Nepal. I'm a teacher at the school at Meravili, and I've been teaching for the past 2.5 years, and very happy to be here with you guys. Okay, so guys, don't feel shy. Please do introduce yourselves. Let us know where you're watching from. Okay, and please do take part, as I would love to hear from you guys and make sure that I clarify all doubts that you have regarding the language. Okay, right. I'm just waiting for you guys to introduce yourselves. I know that the connection is bad, and by the time you type and it reaches my comment section, it takes a few seconds, and sometimes it also takes a few minutes. Right. Okay. So how many people are in your family? Okay. Number 1. And number 2 says, do you live with your family? Number 3, do you often spend time with your family? And number 4, what do you usually do with them? And hi, Laura from Rome. Welcome. Welcome, Laura. Glad to have you here in class with us today. Can you answer some of these questions? Okay. How many people are in your family? Do you live with your family? Do you often spend time with your family? What do you usually do with them? Right? So I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Tell us about a little bit about your family. Okay? How many people are in your family? Do you live with your family? Do you often spend time with your family? And what do you usually do with them? Okay, so do you have a mommy and a daddy, or mother and father? Do you live with your grandparents? Or do you live with your brother or your sister, or your husband or your wife? Or do you live with your relatives? Okay, so I want to know who you live with. Okay, great. Laura has answered here. There are 3 people in my family, my mother, my father, and I. Fantastic. That's great. All right. How old are your parents? Okay. So as you know, mother and father are known as parents. Okay. This is a false friend because I know that in Italian you call your relatives parenti. Okay. So parents in English are only your mother and father. So I'm assuming that you live with your mother and father. I'm assuming that you live with your parents. Do you often spend time with your family? And what do you usually do with them? And they are both 50, both of them. Okay. So they're both 50. All right. And how old are you, Laura? Both 50. And do you often spend time with your family? Okay. Let me know. Very nice. I live with my parents and I'm 20. Okay, very nice. That's a nice age. And Laura, what do you do when you spend time with your family? What do you do together? Okay, anybody else watching, please do comment, right? So Laura says, I usually don't stay at home a lot of time. Although these days, I'm guessing you have to stay at home, right? So that could be a problem. All right. All right. So some vocabulary. Mother would be your mom. Okay. Your mama. Father, your dad. Okay. What about sister, Laura? What is a sister in Italian? And I'm guessing, Laura, that you are the only child, right, Laura? Okay, so you are the only child, an only child, filia unica, right? Only child. Okay, very good. Laura says sister is sorella. And what about brother? What about brother? How would you say brother in Italian? Okay, Laura, very good. Very good. Brothers, fratello. What about aunt? How would you say aunt in Italian? You can continue, okay? Aunt, uncle, grandmother, grandfather, son, and daughter. And not just Laura, guys. Anybody else who's watching, please do join us. It's not too late. Please do join us. And we'll be very happy to involve you in this webinar. So brother is fratello. Now we're looking for aunt, uncle, grandmother, a grandfather, son, and daughter. Okay. So aunt, very good. Laura, good job. So Laura says aunt Zia, uncle Zio, grandmother Nonna, grandfather Nonno, son Filia, and daughter Filia. Very good. So you know your vocabulary, your family vocabulary. Very good. Very nice. Guys, those of you who've just joined us, please go ahead, introduce yourselves, and please don't hesitate to join us, okay? We'll be very happy to see some participation from you guys. Okay, nice. Look at this, okay? Let's start off. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's start off with yourself. Can you describe yourself? Okay. Physical descriptions. Can you describe yourself? Are you tall, short, medium height? And the body shape, are you fat, slim, or thin? Okay. How is your hairstyle? Is it long, short, curly, or straight? Hair color, is it brown, blonde, black, red, gray? Eyes, is it brown, green, or blue? Okay, can you describe yourself? If I have to describe myself, I would say I'm medium height. I think I'm slim. I have long hair. I have long, black, straight hair. And I have brown eyes. Okay, so please describe yourself. Okay. All right. I'm guessing you're writing your answers. Okay, so I'm just going to continue reading it. Height, tall, short, medium height. Body shape, fat, slim, thin. Normally, we wouldn't call anybody fat. Fat is a bad word. Okay, so it's very impolite to call somebody fat. And we don't usually use that word. Instead of fat, we can put it into a more polite term. We can call them curvy, or for little children, you could also call them chubby. Okay, so these are the words I would use instead of using fat. Okay. Or you could also describe your family members, okay? So when you're describing yourself, I'm medium height and slim. I have long, straight brown hair and blue eyes. When you're describing your family members, example, my brother isn't very tall. He's slim, he has short, curly brown hair and brown eyes. Okay. Or you can describe your sister or your mother or your father. Okay, so I would say my sister is very tall, she's slim, she has long, straight brown hair and brown eyes. Okay, great. Oh, I just see it here. So Laura says, I'm medium height and I'm slim. I love to practice karate. I have long, curly and brown hair. My eyes are green. Okay, the connection is quite bad, so I'm getting your responses a little late. Okay, so please bear with me. And now, Laura, I want you to describe your family members, okay? So it can be your mom or your dad or anyone else that you'd like to describe. Okay. Or your friend. Okay, very nice. Good, Laura, very good. My mother is short and thin. She has short, curly black hair and she has brown eyes. Very nice. Good description. Can you describe your dad? Dad, father. We have so many names for our dads. Dad, father, Pop. Okay, Daddy, Papa. Okay, while you're writing your answers, I'm just going to read through this. What are you like? Can you describe yourself? Can you describe your family members? Okay, let me read what Laura's written. Laura says, my father is tall and fat. He has short, straight, black and white hair. Oh, nice, salt and pepper. Okay, and what are the color of his eyes? Okay, And meanwhile, I'm going to read this. I'm going to say, am I, okay, so I am 1 meter and 90 centimeters tall. I am, would you say I am tall, medium height, or short? My grandmother is 95 years old. She is old, middle-aged, or young. My brother is 90 kilograms. He is fat, chubby, or slim. Okay, so Laura answers with, he has brown eyes. Great. All right, so Laura, since you're the only person who's actually active, although there are others watching, I can see you. Okay, so I want you to tell me the answers, okay, to these questions. I am 90 centimeters tall. Am I tall? Am I medium height, or am I short? What do you think? And of course, you can answer all of them. My grandmother's 95 years old. Is she old? Is she middle-aged, or is she young? My brother is 90 kilograms. Is he fat, chubby, or slim? What do you think? And my dog is a Chihuahua. It is small, medium, or large, in your opinion? I am 168 centimeters. I'm medium height, very good. Quite tall, I would say, yeah. Medium height, yeah. Okay. Laura says, my grandmother is 73. She is not very old. Very good. Yeah, she isn't very old. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm an only child. I'll describe my friend, and my friend is slim. Very good. Good. All right. So, Laura, I want you to tell me, is 190 centimeters, is it tall, medium height, or short? What do you think? And 95 years old, do you think is old, middle-aged, or young? Okay, and 90 kilograms, do you think it's fat, chubby, or slim? And the dog, a Chihuahua, is it a small breed? Is it a medium or a large one? Okay, okay, great. You've also, I have a parrot, she's medium size. Do you mean a parrot as in a pet parrot, like a papagallo? That's cute. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. I just wanted to see if you understand, if it's, you know, the meanings of tall, medium height, short. I think you've understood medium height and tall and short, because you told me that you are medium height. Okay. And you said that your grandmother is not too old. She's only 70 something, so not very old. Okay. And you know that your friend is slim. okay, and not fat or chubby. And you talked about your parrot, which is a medium size. Great. As long as I can understand the fact that you've understood what these are, that's fine, okay? Don't worry. All right. So now we're talking about comparisons, okay? When we talk about comparisons, you need to compare yourself to your family members. And okay, before that, let's look at what you've written. Exactly, she is fantastic. Good job. Good job. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to read this. Okay. Comparatives. Compare yourself to your family or friends. I am 26 years old. My sister is 21 years old. She is younger than me. Okay. So that is the comparative here. Younger. She is younger than me. My brother is 1 meter 90 centimeters. I am 1 meter and 60 centimeters. He is blank than me. Can you answer this question? Comparative. So my brother is 1 meter 90 centimeters. I am 1 meter 60 centimeters. He is than me. Comparative. Very good. Good answer there. Taller. Nice. So my brother is taller than me. Okay, can you also fill up this one? My brother is 90 kilos. I am 80 kilos. He is than me. Very good. So he is fatter than me. Okay, so my dog is a Chihuahua. My aunt's dog is a bulldog. Her dog is blank than mine. Good job, Laura. Guys, if you've just joined us, please do participate, okay? Do you think it's more large, Laura? Okay. Large is still not a very long word, no? So you can just use larger, okay? Great. Okay, so what I want you to do is, okay, for those of you who have just joined, it's never too late. You can always write to us here in the comments section. Meanwhile, Laura, can you make comparisons using these adjectives? Short, young, small, and big. Can you write some examples? For example, I'll say that my daughter is shorter than me. Okay, so I want you to make a few comparisons. Take your time. I'll wait for your answers. Fantastic. My mother is shorter than me. Very good. Good comparison. Waiting for a few more other comparisons. Young, small, big. Okay. Great. My friend is younger than me. Nice. Very good, Laura. My parrot is smaller than me. Yes. I hope. Imagine having a really big parrot at home. My father is bigger than me. Very good. Well done, Laura. Very nice. Good job. All right. So let's look at these words, okay? What I want you to do is I want you to match the opposites, okay? You can continue doing the entire page, okay? I'm just going to read the vocabulary here for pronunciation. And meanwhile, you can match the two columns, okay? Talkative, hardworking, polite, honest, serious, shy. And the opposites are outgoing, dishonest, funny, quiet, rude, and lazy. Okay, so I want you to match the opposites. What is the opposite of talkative? What is the opposite of hardworking? What is the opposite of polite? And the opposite of honest and serious and shy? Okay. Excuse me. Great. Very good. So Laura says that she's going to start with the words that she knows. Okay. So honest and dishonest, good. Serious and funny, very good. Talkative. What does talkative mean? Talkative means somebody who talks a lot. Okay. Jibber jabber, chat, 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 very chatty. Okay. So somebody who talks a lot, talkative. I'm going to write it down for you. Talkative is someone who talks a lot. Like, for example, I can say, I have a friend who is very talkative. She keeps talking throughout the day. She's always talking. She's really talkative. Okay, very talkative. Okay. So talkative would be quiet. Opposite would be quiet. Somebody who doesn't talk a lot, who doesn't make a lot of noise. Okay, very quiet person. Very good. Very good, Laura. It's talkative and quiet. What about hardworking? Somebody, a hardworking person, it's a very positive quality. Somebody who really works a lot, you know, is very dedicated to his job. Okay, so he's always busy because he's always working a lot. Okay, so what do you think the opposite word could be? Lazy. So somebody, very good. Laura, you had it down. Very good. Hardworking is lazy. Opposite is lazy. Okay, somebody lazy is a very bad quality. It means somebody who doesn't really like to do anything, like, you know, just likes to laze around. Usually is a couch potato. What is a couch potato? A couch potato is a person who's always sitting on the sofa. Okay, so couch or the sofa. Okay, it's the same. The Americans call it couch, the British call it the sofa. So the person who keeps sitting on the sofa all day, doesn't want to work, doesn't want to do anything, that person is a lazy person. Great. What about polite? What is the opposite of polite? Polite person is a person who has good manners. Okay, good manners. Okay, he knows how to talk to his elders. He knows how to treat his friends and colleagues. Okay, so this is a polite person. He knows how to conduct himself in his personal space and outside in society. Okay, so he knows who has been brought up well, okay, and has good manners. Who is this person? What is the opposite of polite? Exactly. Very, very good. Great. And honest and dishonest, you gave it to us in the beginning, and serious and funny. And what is the meaning of shy? Shy, for example, you meet people for the first time and you don't know what to say to them because you don't really, you're not a very outgoing person. Okay, you don't make friends easily, you take your time. Okay, this is what the meaning of shy is. Okay, so the opposite would be an outgoing person, somebody who is very confident and doesn't really care, okay, about meeting new people, isn't really reserved. Okay, so shy in Italian would be timida. Okay, all right. Right. So now what I want you to do, Laura, since you're the only person who's actually active, although there are others, please guys do join us. I see you guys watching. Don't be shy. Come on. All right, ask your partner. Oh, we don't have any partners to ask. So what are you like, Laura? Are you hardworking? Are you polite? Are you rude? Okay, so maybe you can tell us about how you are. And then after that, you can choose a family member or a friend and describe his or her personality and appearance. Okay, so tell us, Laura, what are you like? Okay, I'm going to go back to the previous page so you can look at these words and use this vocabulary to describe yourself.
Mama.
All right, so when we're describing other people, for example, while you're writing down your examples, I'm going to describe a colleague of mine. I think a colleague of mine, she happens to be very talkative and hardworking, and she's also very polite and honest. And she is not shy, and she is quite funny. Yes. So this is how I would describe a colleague of mine. Okay, very nice, Laura. Good. So in this case, Laura said, I'm hardworking and outgoing, but you say, but I'm not this honest. Okay, so you don't say I don't dishonest, but you say I am not. You non sono. Okay, so I'm not dishonest. Right, very good. Good try. Very nice. I'm not dishonest. Good girl. All right. And can you describe somebody, maybe a friend of yours or a family member? My friend is lazy and shy, but with me, she is talkative. Yeah, very good. That's a nice sentence. Very nice, Laura. Very good. Okay, let me look at. So we've already done this. Okay, so one last exercise. I want you to describe this friend of yours, Laura. Do you remember the physical descriptions about hair, eyes, medium height, slim, chubby? Can you describe this friend of yours? okay, in the physical form. Physical description. So maybe I can try and describe that colleague of mine. Okay, so I would say she's medium height. She has brown hair and green eyes. Okay, so brown, straight brown hair and green eyes. And she is slim. My friend is tall, good, and slim. She has a long blonde curly hair. Okay, nice, very good. Good description. And she is lazy and shy, but with you, she is talkative. Okay, so you are able to describe the physical characteristics of your friend as well as you are able to describe the personality of your friend. Very nice. Great. Good job. Unfortunately, today we didn't have much participation, but okay. Oh, let me read this as well. Laura also says she has brown eyes and she is funny, but sometimes she is lazy. We all need a funny friend. Yeah, and all friends are lazy, especially when they're around each other. You know, maybe they're just relaxed. All right, great. Unfortunately, today we didn't have much participation, but yes, Laura, thank you so much for coming into class today. And I see that you have learned a lot of vocabulary this time, and it's great. Please take it with you when you, converse in English and talk to your friends. Don't forget to practice. Okay, it's very important. And unfortunately, we are short of time as well, so I will have to say bye-bye. And thank you again, Laura. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye. See you soon.